Hello, good morning, students. Welcome back to the fourth lecture of science of class 10th. Now, in the previous lecture, we had discussed about the digestive system of human beings. In that, we had also discussed that different organs are involved in the process of digestion. So we will now in this lecture we will see that how some digestive glands also play important role in digestion of food in human beings. So first of all, coming to the digestive glands, what is these digestive glands? So as we had discussed in the previous lecture that various glands are associated with the alimentary canals serving the process of digestion. Means various glands are there which is present in the alimentary canal and that helps in the process of digestion of food. So first of all, coming to the salivary glands, these glands are of three types. These glands are of three types and secrete saliva that is present in our mouth. So that is saliva containing an enzyme which is called as a salivary amylase. So this enzyme is secreted by the salivary glands. Now what is the function of this salivary amylase or these glands? So it converts starch into sugar. It converts starch into sugar at an optimum pH of about 7. So it is due to these salivary glands that our mouth waters whenever we see or we eat or smell some tasty food. Apart from these salivary glands, there are also other glands which is very important, that is gastric glands. So these gastric glands, these are found in the wall of the stomach. Means these are found in the wall of the stomach and the gastric glands release some digestive juices that contains HCl, pepsin and mucus. So you know that mucus is present in the inner lining of the stomach. What is the function of mucus? We will also discuss in this lecture. So first, what is the function of HCl? This HCl kills the bacteria ingested with the help of the food which goes inside our body with the help of food. So it also creates an acidic medium of pH about 2 and facilitating the action of pepsin enzyme. Means whenever this acidic medium is created, only then the action of pepsin enzyme takes place. It acts as a protein. So this pepsin acts as a protein over here. Now the mucus, as I was talking about the mucus, this mucus glands or mucus which is secreted by these in the stomach, this mucus protects the lining of the stomach from the action of hydrochloric acid. Now you know that our stomach has a strong hydrochloric acid that is produced by the stomach. So this mucus protects the inner lining of the stomach from the action of this hydrochloric acid that is produced under normal condition. Okay, then after the gland which plays very much important role in digestion of fats and other is liver. So liver, it is the largest gland of the body which secretes bile juice. So this liver is considered to be the largest gland which is present in our body and it is also responsible for the secretion of bile juices. So what does these bile juices do? These bile juices acts on large fat molecules and convert into smaller globules. Means these juices mostly digest the fat molecules and make them smaller globules. After that, this gallbladder also stores these bile juices for the further uses. So this is all about the liver gland, which plays important role in digestion of food. Now coming to the next glands, that is intestinal glands. So these intestinal glands are walls of the small intestine. Walls of small intestine contains numerous glands that secretes the intestinal juice containing amylolytic, then proteolytic and lipolytic enzymes. Okay. Then after the fifth gland, which is important for the digestion of food, that is pancreas. Okay, so these pancreas secretes pancreatic juice, which contains enzymes like amylase, trypsin and lipase. Okay, so it is connected to the small intestine. So this pancreas is connected to the small intestine through its main duct, that is called as the pancreatic duct. So these are the important glands that plays important role in the digestion of food, completely digestion of food inside the human beings. Okay, so in this lecture, we have completed here the digestive glands, the human beings, and in the next lecture, we will see the next process of the life process, that is respiration. Okay, till then, thank you.